Smackdown. Today's the 7th of February. And this one's brought to you by pretty much every wrestler's drool.
Yeah.
So Smackdown started off, Daniel Bryan comes out. He talks about how he doesn't want to be the face of the WWE and how he just wants to be himself.
Yeah.
And then he calls out Kane. Well, Kane comes out, does this whole apology thing.
As director of operations.
Which I think we've seen that.
Yeah, he apologizes quite often and nothing ever comes from it.
No.
Like, no repercussions, which personally, I think would be really cool if Triple H did do something to him, because then that could set up a match between him and Triple H.
Exactly.
Instead of going in this route where it looks like they're going to make a feud between Kane and Daniel Bryan, which to me is pointless, because if they're going to do Daniel Bryan versus Kane at like WrestleMania or something like that, it's a total mistake. It's a waste of Daniel Bryan personally.
But, so basically, Kane wasn't having any of it, and he puts him into a match with Cesaro. And we'll talk about what happened during that match later.
Great match.
But the next match came out. It was The Shield. It was Roman Reigns and
Dean Ambrose.
Seth Rollins sat out. He was at the announcer booth.
Which, it would have been cool if they put Rollins in it, since it was his hometown.
That would have been made sense.
Yeah, to me, that's what I would want to do.
WWE doesn't really do that.
Especially since, look at all the pops that every superstar gets when they're in their hometown. Man, look at Daniel Bryan in Seattle.
They even chant it for him.
We want Rollins, yeah.
They faced Kofi Kingston and Dolph Ziggler.
Which it was a really good match.
It was a really good match.
Really good match. I mean, I was really impressed. I mean, Dolph Ziggler can sell anything.
He put on a really good fight. Kofi's always entertaining.
Yeah, he's a really, really good high flyer.
I think you have Roman Reigns, he's Roman Reigns.
Actually, I want to go back on something.
Oh, of course.
This didn't happen on tonight's SmackDown. This happened a long time ago. I think it's funny that they made Kofi Kingston beat Randy Orton and did nothing with it.
Yeah.
Like now Kofi's look at like how like inconsistent the WWE is. Now Kofi Kingston's in a match with Dolph Ziggler versus The Shield, which makes no sense because I didn't even know him and Dolph Ziggler had anything together. So
they're buddies.
Yeah, apparently. But other than that, I mean, it was a good match. I just wanted to throw that out there. I think it's really funny that they made a big deal about how Kofi Kingston beat Randy Orton and nothing came from it.
I think they kind of used Kofi as like a lower level of Randy Orton. Like they wanted to show, he's so bad he loses to Kofi Kingston.
Yeah, and then make him look good in the match with Cena. Yeah, I understand that, but it's just stupid.
So, but while he was at the announcing table, Rollins talked about the Wyatts and how they're just crazy people and Shield isn't going to have any part of that. He kind of avoided questions about the whole drama in the Shield, the whole crack in the Shield.
Yeah, pretty much saying in the Rumble is every man for himself and all
making up excuses.
Exactly, their main goal is to be champion, but we all know that there's a crack and.
Because it even showed in the fight tonight.
Yeah, Dean Ambrose trying to do his little tag in, and Roman Reigns caught on it, and we got the spear, which is sweet.
It was. That was a great spear.
And Dolph Ziggler looked really
right after an awesome Superman punch.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, Dolph Ziggler can sell anything and make it look extremely painful.
Yeah, and he made that spear look painful.
Yeah, for real. So
I felt it from here.
Yeah. So I mean, good job to Dolph right there.
And Reigns tagged in Dean Ambrose so he could just
because Dean Ambrose, I mean honestly, I cannot wait for him and Roman Reigns to have their friggin' feud.
Yeah,
because Roman's gonna tear him apart.
Yeah. So after the Shield won, the Wyatts came over the Titantron. They did their typical routine.
Yeah.
Just kind of saying a bunch of crazy stuff.
That gets you all hyped up.
Coming at the Shield, Braid was just displaying his mic skills again.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's just amazing.
They're incredible. Bray Wyatt's the man. Yeah,
he's so creepy.
He's the man. Love it.
But then we had Sheamus and Ryback,
which was actually surprisingly a really good match.
It was.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was
after the whole match with Curtis Axel, it was like Curtis Axel wasn't really that good of a fight for Sheamus.
Yeah, let's be honest. Like Curtis Axel's title reign in general was boring.
Yeah.
So I didn't really have high hopes for that. But even Ryback, as of late, and I'm a Ryback fan, he hasn't really done anything. Nothing that anybody's talking about. And he actually had a solid match against Sheamus.
Yeah.
Which was pretty cool. When
I mean, he kind of put himself out there as being an outcast on Twitter and everything, and I don't think the WWE deals well when people speak out against them.
Yeah, I
so.
mean, you look at guys like Dolph Ziggler. Now he was in the main event for a while, and then now he's off tag team with Kofi Kingston. Yeah, and it's a shame because Ryback, he was in the main event scene. I think earlier this year they were talking about him ending the Undertaker streak, which I'm so happy they could nix that off the table.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had a really good match with Sheamus. It was back and forth, and the commentator made the match even better. JBL, he's the man.
He is so awesome.
Talking about the steel toe boots.
He's got to have a steel boot in there.
Yeah. JBL is seriously, get rid of Michael Cole, get rid of Jerry the King Lawler, just have JBL, the greatest guy alive.
I mean, you need another moron like Michael Cole just to say stupid stuff, so JBL can be like, "Oh, well, geography."
Yeah.
What are you talking about, Michael?
Yeah, but get Jerry out of here.
Yeah. Triple H, they showed his interview talking about Randy Orton, basically just saying that all these matches that Randy Orton's having is going to build him up and make him a better champion and a better superstar. And, I mean, he's got a point, but people still don't like Randy Orton.
Yeah, I mean, no matter what the WWE is going to do, Randy Orton's not Daniel Bryan, and that's what the fans want. Mm-hmm. And until we get that, we're not going to be happy, so let's pray for Elimination Chamber. But, I mean, I like that interview, though, because I thought it was cool because in the Elimination Chamber, it's a stacked group of guys. I mean, you got Cesaro, who's going to be a future star, without a doubt. You got Christian, who's, he's a great talent. He's never really had, the spotlight too much on him. He was a World Heavyweight Champion, he was the ECW Champion. But, he's never really had, that John Cena and, everybody else, star power. But he's a really, really, really good talent. He deserves it.
Christian's a good talent from the old generation.
Yeah.
And not a lot of people know who he is. So it's he's fresh, but he's not fresh at the same time.
And then you got, Daniel Bryan, who's became a mega star. Then you got, John Cena, who's, of course, he is the real face of the WWE. And you got Sheamus, who's just a friggin' brawler, and there's really not that much boring Sheamus matches ever.
I mean, just look how white he is. You can't be boring when you're white.
That's true. I mean, he's...
Oh, crap, I'm being racist again.
Yeah. Sheamus is pale, that's all we're saying.
Yes.
What's called, and then you got Randy Orton, who's, I mean, despite the fact he's a terrible champion, he puts on a hell of a fight. As long as they're not him and Cena are fighting, which, hey guys, that's the main event of Raw this week, so yay to that. So it looks like that'd be the perfect bathroom break.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna have to take a shit during that.
When Andrew's crapping time.
Yeah. Randy Orton matches.
Yeah, I mean, when they were with Cena. We'll get into Randy Orton's match with Christian tonight too, which was pretty nice. Mm-hmm. And then next we had Alberto Del Rio in his interview with Renee Young, and he was discussing the Batista thing, right?
Yeah, he was talking about what happened with Batista on Raw, and no mention of Batista drooling, but no, he just talked about how Batista deserved what came to him.
Yeah.
How he's just going to beat the crap out of Batista.
Which isn't going to happen.
Batista's an animal.
Batista's going to maul him, and Del Rio get the crap beat out of him at Elimination Chamber. Trust me, I think it's a solid match for Batista, but honestly, it's just going to make, this match is just going to make Batista look good. It's not really going to raise Alberto Del Rio's stock high at all. But I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be cool. I'm waiting for them to announce the official match. And then there wasn't really much to that segment. It was pretty short, sweet to the point.
That was short. I mean, it was right after the Triple H interview thing, and they were just kind of filling holes.
Yeah, exactly. And then the next match was incredible. It was one of the best matches we got on Smackdown.
I think it was one of the best fights that I've seen Daniel Bryan in.
I mean,
he was doing some crazy things that I haven't seen yet.
And look at his partner. I mean, the guy he was working with in the ring, Antonio Cesaro. That's what I'm saying. He's a future star. I mean, look at these matches he's putting on with the top guys like Daniel Bryan. I mean, anybody who saw that match tonight knows. That match was insane.
Cesaro just showing off how powerful he actually is. He's a strong guy.
Daniel Bryan was attached to his arm with his legs at one point, and Cesaro lifted his whole entire body up with one arm and just dropped Daniel Bryan. I mean, listen, Daniel Bryan probably weighs like what, like 195, maybe 200 pounds, and he picked him up like he weighed like 50 pounds. I mean, it was like nothing. Like, I mean, Cesaro, yeah, he's unbelievably strong. He's unbelievably gifted, and he might not win the Elimination Chamber, but he's really going to show his true colors and show that he needs to break out into the main roster, into the main scene. I mean, the dude's incredible.
I can't wait until they give him his solo run after
Yeah.
the Real Americans are done. Not saying I want the Real Americans to go away.
Because I love Zeb.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I think Jack Swagger is a really good talent. He's just got to lay off the ganja so he can actually get into the main event scene again instead of getting these marijuana charges rushed against him. So stop smoking weed. It's bad for you, Jack.
On that, Zeb, no sign tonight.
Yeah, I'm really upset. Me and Andrew are really big Zeb Coulter fans. He really makes our whole day.
Hilarious.
Yeah, he's great.
And then you add him and JBL together.
Oh my God! First off, he didn't come out with a sign. He didn't speak on the mic, and he didn't commentate. What do you do in WWE?
Do they not recognize his talent?
I know. If Zeb Coulter leaves the WWE, I'm gone.
But he did tweet saying that some illegals stole his sign.
Yeah.
And they're investigating on that.
Yeah, so hopefully we find that guy who stole that sign. Yeah, but
those damn illegals.
I'm actually looking forward to, like, when the Real Americans, like, they do eventually split off. I really hope we get a feud out of Swagger and Cesaro. I feel like that match would be pretty solid.
No, that'd be good.
And hopefully we get it like WrestleMania. That'd be really cool. And then at the end of the match, Bryan wins. He won with the yes lock. And Kane's music hits. Kane starts walking out. And Cesaro hits him from behind, grabs him, does the neutralizer. And then Kane comes out, chokeslam him.
Scenes from Raw?
Yeah. Our boy JBL defends it.
Says that Bryan talking bad about Kane earlier in the night was justification for what Kane did tonight.
And if JBL said it,
it means it's true.
Yeah, it's true. JBL don't lie.
No, but really, Kane, I really just don't know what they're gonna do with him.
Yeah, like, listen, I like the corporate Kane thing, and I said it last video. I really like the direction they're going with Punk. That's obviously off the table. But I don't know why they're wasting their time with Daniel Bryan. Nothing is going to come from it, at least in my eyes. First off, no one wants to see the match. It's been done. It's over with. And two, okay, he's already in the chamber match. He's not going to fight Kane in Elimination Chamber. I highly doubt they're going to waste a guy like Daniel Bryan and Kane, to make him fight Kane at WrestleMania. No one would be happy. There's not one person, I guarantee, that's out there like, I really want Kane versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania.
Dude, that was my prediction for WrestleMania.
Besides Andrew. I really wish they'd go a different route with Kane. I would like them to feud with Triple H. I would love for Kane to turn their back on the Authority and feud with Triple H, and I think that would be a pretty solid match.
That would be.
And or have Kane go after someone else like Sheamus, someone else like get off the Bryan thing. Like let Bryan go his way to the WWE title like the fans want and do a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
Seeing that if they do a match with Triple H and Kane, it kind of gives it that old school vibe.
Yeah.
And it kind of brings back older days with Kane and Triple H.
Yup. Or I would even be cool, even though this match has been done for it, but I would even be cool if they did Taker versus Kane. I mean, I know the match has been done a lot, but I've always enjoyed the rivalry of the brothers, and I'm cool with it if they did that. I just don't want them to waste a guy like Daniel Bryan when they can use him for something so much bigger for WrestleMania and a spot that he deserves. But again, we have a little bit of time away before WrestleMania comes, so a lot can happen. I just really hope they kind of get away from the whole Kane and Bryan feud because I'm not digging it.
No, I don't think the fans are either.
Nah, I don't really think anybody has any interest with it. I mean, unless for some reason Kane would turn his back, like I said, on the Authority and maybe join Bryan again, and I think then we'd be happy. But right now, I mean, it's just kind of like a waste of time.
Then after that, they did kind of like two little hole fillers again.
Yeah, with Randy Orton and
Titus O'Neil.
Yeah, and Randy Orton once again, does an interview talking about how great he is. We don't really have to get too much into that; it's pointless. All his interviews
every night.
The same. I'm the best champion in the world. Congratulations, you're not. And then we got Titus O'Neil, who it was pretty. It was an alright segment.
It was an alright segment.
Yeah.
I mean, he's funny. He came out there. He acted like he was being interviewed, but when he was conducting the interview, it was funny.
And we had to see Darren Young's new haircut, so that was pretty cool, I guess.
And he beat the crap out of Titus.
Yeah, so I guess we're gonna get a feud obviously between Titus and Darren.
It'll be a short little thing that they could do at like the beginning of shows, kind of fill in holes. And
so like we'll see what comes with that. I mean, honestly, I don't care if they do it or don't.
It's not a big deal, but hey, it's something new.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I would like to see Titus break out into the title scene. Maybe challenge for the United States title if that title ever gets defended, or challenge for one of the titles. Whether he wins or loses, I don't really care. I just think he'd put on some really good matches. He's a big guy. He's got a lot of talent. He's very athletic.
I just think that's kind of their trend this year, where they're splitting apart tag teams and stuff. Yeah,
I agree.
Which is kind of where they're going with the next people that were on.
Goldust and Cody. Goldust went against Bray Wyatt, and it was a solid match. Goldust, that dude is...
He's amazing every week.
Yeah, I mean, he breaks out a new trick every week that I can't believe a guy, that's been around forever can do that. And I love Goldust. I've loved him since the Attitude Era. Goldust is the absolute man, and he retweeted me, so what's up? I am really looking forward to the breakup and the process of Cody and Goldust breaking up. I think that's going to be a great match. It's a match that everybody's been wanting for a long time. It's a match that they've been wanting for a long time.
Especially since they're both so talented.
Yeah, and since they're actually legit brothers, I would assume that they would already have really good chemistry together. Mm-hmm. So I think their match would be awesome, and I think that's a really great match.
But another thing that showed off in that match was just how great Bray Wyatt is at fighting, too. Yeah,
Bray Wyatt, me and Andrew already said it, he's going to be a champion
by the end of the year.
100%, whether it's the IC title or the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Mm-hmm. We called it, and we can't wait to see it unfold. I love Bray Wyatt. I love the Wyatt family. I mean, they're honestly one of my favorite, factions.
Oh, yeah.
Ever. I mean, we're really blessed, with this day and age. We got two amazing factions, in this era.
And the Shield.
The Wyatts and the Shield. I mean, those two are amazing. There's really not much bad you can say about the team. Those two teams are incredible, and the fact that we finally get to see them fight each other.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pumped. I mean, just that match alone will make me buy the pay-per-view.
But of course, Bray pulled out the win.
Yeah, hit the Sister Abigail and Goldust, and he probably has gold lips.
Yeah, probably.
Kissing his forehead. So.
I mean, it's a sexy look for him.
Yeah, breaking rock.
Just gotta add some color to that black and weird tattoos. So.
Yeah. No, solid match though. Goldust, and Bray really put on a nice match.
And the Shield did a little promo over the
they did promo
too,
basically saying that like there's nothing wrong with them, and they're gonna come through and take out the Wyatts.
The Wyatts are just crazy, and Bray's a psycho, and Bray laughed at them.
I really think the Wyatts are gonna beat the Shield.
I think so too.
Yeah, I just
because the Shield has to fall apart soon.
And it's good. And what's gonna happen is my prediction is gonna be. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose, they're not going to get longer in a match, and it's just going to ruin them, and that's probably going to lead into a WrestleMania match between the two, and hopefully
WrestleMania match.
Yeah, and hopefully Dean Ambrose can actually defend his United States title.
He's the one with the United States title. Yeah. I've been wondering this whole time.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Why I've never seen it up for any fight.
I read somewhere that the last time he defended his title was in October.
Nice.
Yeah, so
lucky him not having to do anything.
I think personally, I think that's stupid. And it's nothing against Dean, because I do like Dean. And I know sometimes we make fun of him, but I like every member of the Shield. But if you're gonna give a guy a title, stop wasting the title's time. If you're not gonna defend it, it devalues it. And it's like, I don't know. It's like, and now he's one of the longest reigning United States champions.
Kind of like the title's worthless.
Exactly. And they're always like, oh, he's been United States champion for X amount of days. It's really easy to be United States champion when you don't defend it. And again, it's not Dean Ambrose's fault. it's WWE creative. Do something. If you don't want to defend the title with him, give it away. Like, make him lose it. Give it to someone else.
Combine it. Do something.
Yeah, like I heard there was talks of unifying it. I would have loved that because at least there would be like it would bring more meaning and they would actually have title defenses. The whole point of being a champion is to defend your title, cement your legacy, and be the best.
And it's like we understand he's in a faction. He's in a 3-man group. It's not often that he fights by himself.
Yes,
but he's got to defend it.
Exactly. I mean,
I
don't care
if
he
just defends it and loses it.
Yeah, and even Biggie Langston hasn't been defending his title as of late. He defended against Fandango 3 weeks ago or something like that.
Fandango.
Yeah, start making these guys defend their belts. I mean, honestly, it devalues the title. Let's bring some value back to these titles and have these guys defend their belts. The tag team titles get defended
pretty much every pay-per-view.
Yeah, exactly. And then they did on Raw, and they did it, I think, Smackdown. No, was it 2 Raws in a row?
They did 2 Raws in a row.
2 Raws in a row. They defended their titles. I like that. And I like when we get title fights on free TV. I think that it really, really, draws an audience.
Yeah, it helps bring people in. And speaking of titles, Randy Orton comes up. He's not defending his title.
Nah,
but he's kind of defending his honor.
Yeah, trying to prove that, he's going to be the victor of Elimination Chamber. He fought Christian. It's a pretty solid match. Randy Orton's pretty much dominated the match.
Yeah.
Christian had his moments. It was good.
It kind of cemented our idea that Christian's not really going to be a big factor in the match.
Yeah, it's just a shame, too, because he is so talented, Christian. And I don't think that they give him the time of day to be able to be one of the top guys that he should. And, he got the World Heavyweight title shot at SummerSlam. Great match. Now he's in the Elimination Chamber fighting for the title again, but he's not winning it. Honestly, I think he's going to be the first one eliminated.
Yeah.
Which sucks. I think he's just in there.
He's a filler.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Because they probably would have put a bigger name in there, but, I mean, it's kind of like a bring back, we bring him back Christian.
Yeah, and plus he had a lot of hype going in because he made his return a couple weeks ago on Smackdown.
Which some are predicting that it was supposed to be at the Royal Rumble, but it ended up not being at the Royal Rumble.
Which I would have liked that instead of El Torito.
El Torito.
Let's not going to get started on listening to doors. But like I said, the match was good. Of course, Randy wins with Christian goes to jump off the ropes, and he catches the RKO, finishes the match, clean victory. I like when they make Randy win clean.
Vintage Orton.
Yeah, Vintage Orton. I like when they make him win the match clean. I think it makes him look strong, and I just really hope this one in the Elimination Chamber.
It's tough to say who's going to win at this point.
Yeah.
I would hope that they want to give it to Cena or Orton.
Oh my God.
Because people are kind of tired of seeing both of them.
Yeah.
I don't see them giving it to Cesaro or Christian.
Yeah.
Which leaves Sheamus and Bryan. And Sheamus just came back. And I don't think they're going to give it to him because he wouldn't be that good of a match against Batista at WrestleMania.
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the outcome of the Elimination Chamber. I'm looking forward to the build-up. And I'm just looking forward to how this WrestleMania 30 card is going to shape up. Because there's a lot of different ideas going around. If anybody searches around the internet, every week there's a new match that they're probably going to do. So
yeah.
A lot of matches just keep getting thrown all over.
Especially because they're not announcing anything at all yet. They're not even talking about it.
Yeah, but hey, Monday, we got a lot to look forward to. We got Betty White.
Oh, yeah.
And we got Orton versus Cena.
Have they fought before?
Orton and Cena?
No.
Betty White.
Betty White.
Oh, Betty White she's going to be the WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
I thought so.
Yeah, she's going to insert herself in the chamber.
Elimination chamber. Yeah.
Come on, man.
I heard there was supposed to be a surprise guest.
Yeah, it's going to be Betty White. Actually, Betty White's going to face Brock Lesnar.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, it's going to be a number 1 contenders match. She's going to actually F5 Brock.
Really?
Yeah. And then
and Brock's going to scream like a little girl.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's what we got to look forward to. At the end of the day, SmackDown was a solid card. It wasn't like the greatest, but it was good. Kept you entertained.
I mean, it's just a build up for Raw.
Yeah, I mean,
because Raw's always going to be their number 1 show.
Yeah, and
honestly,
the the best match of the whole night was Cesaro and Daniel Bryan. If you're gonna watch SmackDown, watch that fight.
Yep. Just watch that one.
Yeah, man. I think
don't watch any of the other ones.
Yeah.
No, really watch the whole thing.
I think that's all we got for you today, and thank you guys. Subscribe, and like our video.
We'll have more videos up soon.
Yeah.